get the pleasure of introducing Litzy. First, I want to share a funny story about Litzy, though. Come on, it's funny. I knew Litzy when she was in 6th grade. She came over from the elementary school to the middle school, and she was fiery. Like, she was a party ready to happen. And all through middle school, I have been telling her, you are going to be a great leader. You have a fire, you have leadership skills, people follow what you do, and through high school she has dug in, she has gone through a pandemic, she has worked hard in her classes. She always comes and checks on me way down in my room now that I'm not by the high school. But I love Litzy, and I can't wait for her story when she comes back and says, guess what I just did? Because I know it's going to be great. So it's my pleasure to introduce you to Litzy and her senior presentation.
Okay. Hello guys and welcome. First, I have to start off by thanking you guys for taking a part of your afternoon to come watch how my last 4 years of my high school career have been. I'm going to start to talk about a little bit about me. I was born in Chelan, Washington. I grew up in Manson and have attended the Manson School District since preschool. Now I'd like to introduce you guys to my family. Right here is Carla and Betsy. Carla and Betsy are my younger siblings. They're currently in Manson Middle School, and they're really joyful, and they taught me how to be a leader. Down here is Ramon Olivera. Ramon Olivera is a football. He's full of joy and laughter. And although he's on the quieter side of the scale, I hope he tends to push to go up that scale and become more talkative. Right there is my mom and a mom. Thank you for being the most independent and hardworking woman I've ever met. You taught me how to be independent. Now, these are my friends. Right here is Leslie. Leslie is a mother and a wife. She is mother to Elijah and wife to Pico Rojas. She's such a strong girl. Right here is Belen. Belen, I admire how strong you are. I admire how you came to a country not knowing the language, and you became really smart and really advanced in school. And lastly is Daisy Monte. Daisy Monte is my best friend, my cousin, and my soul sister. She is the person that has made a big impact in my life. She's there when I need advice and when I have questions about anything. I've made many friendships, but I've also made friendships in sports and clubs. I like to talk about cheer. I tried out in cheer my sophomore year, and I made a team. I was really nervous because I was the only sophomore and they were all seniors. But I'm glad I joined cheer because it made me grow out of my bubble. Now, I've done many accomplishments in my life, but I'd like to talk about being soccer captain. I was soccer captain my senior year. It was when I first tried out for soccer, and now I wish I'd done it for the last 4 years. But being soccer captain has taught me how to become a leader and has improved my leadership skills. I didn't do many community contributions, but I did do cleanup day my freshman and my senior year. Cleanup day is something the Manson School does every year. We go out to community and clean up. Now, I'd like to thank Gabby and Marcela Lopez for being, Gabby and Marcela Lopez are my neighbors. They have been my neighbors my whole life. Our families have created a big bond together. I'm thankful for them because they're like my second parents. When my mom was in Mexico, they were my parents for senior night for soccer. And right here is Diana Saladi and Heather Teague. Diana Saladi was my mentor, and Heather Teague was Leslie's mentor. Leslie and I are best friends, and they are best friends, so that worked perfectly fine. I'm thankful for them because they made me contribute to the community more, and they pushed me into my limits. made Leslie and I go to join PACL, and I'm so thankful for them for that because they made us go out of our bubble. Now, I'd like to close my 4 years of my high school career and start my next 4 years at WSU. I'll be going to Washington State University this upcoming fall, and I'll be majoring in architecture. Once again, thank you all for coming and taking the time. Thank you.